Hi, guys.
Hey,
Yeah.
you got the best background.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And because I love the last letter from your lover, it made me cry tears of joy.
That's
Oh,
fantastic.
that's great. Now, let's get into this, Felicity. I've talked to you and the theory of everything, and most recently on the basis of sex. I mean, great performances, but it's fun to see you in a lighthearted role, somewhat of a lighthearted role of Ellie. Is that one of the attractions in playing the character?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to do it. I was really desperate to do something that was contemporary and to play a character with a little bit of spike and who just felt like a very modern person. And so that's why I wanted to do the film. I just read it and I thought, I love Ellie. It just jumped out at me. It was just a real no-brainer.
And what about you, Mr. Nabhaan, the seemingly by the book archivist? Describe Rory to us.
Yeah, Rory is completely by the book, almost kind of bureaucratic level of, detail, and everything needs to be organized, and it helps him in his job, but sometimes means he can compartmentalize, more emotional understanding of the world. And as the story goes on, he discovers how to open up to Ellie, and yeah, their love story unfolds.
Aw. Now, Miss Felicity, this is as much about Ellie as well as Jennifer, right? Talk to us about the juxtaposition of these two very different women from two different eras.
Yeah, it feels as though for Ellie, she is really panging for there to be true love and to find meaning and that love actually exists because she's been a bit burnt in the past. And so when she discovers the letters, it gives her hope that honesty can happen in a relationship, and she just becomes completely enamored with them and obsessed with their vulnerability. And I think she has a lot of empathy for Jennifer. I think she feels her pain and the restrictions of the time that she's living in, and starts to really, really root for her, and then also thinks, like any good journalist, that there's a good story in this.
And you know what, Nabhaan, I love how both the film and the book teaches the magical old school ways of communication, right? Writing letters, searching archives without Google. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Rory has a more, sees things from a more intellectual lens, and, uses these kind of vintage artifacts in order to geek out on that, and he loves that. But he also, learns alongside Ellie that there's also a great way of communicating within that. And yeah, there's nothing like, writing or receiving a letter. It's completely.
Oh, that's right. Now, Miss Felicity, what I love best about the film is it's not schmaltzy or cheesy. I mean, there's a lot of talks of cheese, but it's not cheesy. Do you agree with me on that?
Yeah, it's something that Jojo manages to do. I think she undercuts the cheesiness with the reality of the characters, and they're all pretty human. They've kind of got their flaws, and she's not afraid of showing that. And I think there's something really genuine about it. It's about this love that endures, and there's something really special about that.
Oh, now, Mr. Nabhaan, quickly, why do you think people will fall in love with The Last Letter from Your Lover?
I think people who watch in this film can expect a story told about love in a completely unique way, but also one that is a nod to, the classic love films and romantic films of old. I think there's a lot of there's pace, there's action, there's beautiful scenery, and great characters you want to follow all the way through.
And there's the wonderful Felicity Jones in it and Shailene Woodley.
Right.
That's right. Thank you, guys. A big congrats on The Last Letter from Your Lover again. I have a date at Postman's Park now.
Brilliant.
Bye, guys.
Thanks so much. See you.